All new tonight, another strange lights saga in the valley. Viewers sending in pictures and video showing what appears to be a line of white lights in the sky, dozens of them at one point. They move in that line for minutes, and we've been working to figure out exactly what is going on here and have since learned this was related to the aerospace company SpaceX. And earlier we saw the arrival of triple digits in the valley. That was pretty scary. A first 100-degree day in Phoenix of the year. Meteorologist Jorge Torres sharing this graphic with us tonight. Jorge, hey, at least we made it to early May. That's something to celebrate right there before hitting this annual milestone.
Yeah, and actually later than usual.
Yeah.
Typically we hit it on May 2nd. Here we are, Cinco de Mayo, hit 100 degrees for the first time this year. And again, the latest in about 10 years, so we'll take it. But we are expecting another round of triple-digit heat tomorrow, even hotter than today. And this is the first, obviously, of many. We have another one tomorrow and 100 plus for the rest of 2021 because we average 111 days of 100-degree heat here in the Valley of the Sun. And this was the hot spot here in Arizona today. Gila Bend hit 99, same in Bullhead City, and Yuma 98. So we'll talk more about the heat tomorrow and the wind that'll return for Mother's Day weekend. I'll explain in your most accurate forecast.
New at 10, taking steps to prevent teen suicide. A community discussion held right here in the Valley tonight to help parents have some really important conversations with their kids. Local teens lost over the past year, and in each of their cases, their deaths were preventable. ABC 15's Ashley Perez here now.
An outgoing young man on the outside.
He touched so many people and he talked to everybody. He was everybody's friend.
But struggling internally.
He didn't know all these people that love him. He didn't know. He didn't feel it.
16-year-old Zion Anderson taking his own life Sunday after battling depression. His mother speaking to us from the hospital, saying she noticed her son's health worsen during the pandemic.
I think it was just really hard on him to sit still. And then when he's sitting still, he's sitting with his thoughts. And he doesn't know what to do with those thoughts.
Zion was a sophomore at Perry High School, taking honors in AP classes. He was also on the football team, passionate about sports ever since he was a toddler.
I think it was really hard for him doing online school. Because he liked to be in the classroom. He liked to be with his friends.
Zion's mother saying he received therapy, medication, and connected with mental health facilities. She even created a GoFundMe page about a month ago, reaching out to people for help and guidance after a few attempted suicides, ultimately wishing the mental health system was easier to navigate.
You deal with your psychologist. That's totally separate from your psychiatrist. It's just not, it's not friendly. It doesn't make you understand how the whole process works. There's no roadmap.
A local psychologist hoping to provide that information to families about suicide prevention, warning signs, risk factors.
It's okay to talk about suicide. It's okay to use the word suicide. In fact, it's helpful.
Holding a Zoom meeting Wednesday for parents on how to support their children following a suicide.
It's so important for us to not only know how to talk to our children and how to support them and let them know that we care and we love them in this horrible situation, but that we're also monitoring them and keeping an eye on them.
Including restricting access to prescription and over-the-counter medications, along with anything else that could be dangerous if reached.
If there's guns in the house, to make sure they're locked up, make sure the ammunition is separate.
Zion's mother hoping schools can provide more resources and programs catered to mental health. Her plan is to donate to a cause similar to that in her son's honor.
I can't wait till people pass away to say anything. That's your friend. If you love them, if that's your family, reach out. Don't wait. Don't wait to say it at the end.
I'm Ashley Perez, ABC 15, Arizona.
We are thinking of Zion's family tonight. We want to remind you help is always available. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, we've got it listed right there on your screen. Put it right into your phone right now or your child's phone. And if you know someone who is struggling, we want to remind you that that line is open for you 24 hours a day.
Republican state lawmakers passing a controversial bill during this Teacher Appreciation Week. SB 1532 would ban the teaching of controversial issues in the classroom if they're, quote, not essential to the course. And it would ban any historical lesson that blames a certain group based on race, sex, or ethnicity. Republicans say it's meant to prevent teachers from presenting a personal agenda. Democrats say it's an attempt to stifle classroom discussion and whitewash history. Teachers who violate the law face up to a $5,000 fine. The bill passed along party lines and now goes back to the Senate.
Big news tonight from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Craig, the team announcing they'll be dropping those seating restrictions at Chase Field later this month. So it sounds like it's basically allowing for full capacity.
Yeah, Katie, that's right. As of May 25th, the D-backs will remove seating restrictions in order for season ticket holders to return to their original seats. In a statement, the D-backs say they will continue to adhere to Major League Baseball's mask mandate while encouraging social distancing. According to President and CEO Derek Hall, while seating restrictions will no longer be in place, the team believes seat selection for the majority of games will still allow for fans to spread out. Average attendance through the team's first 3 homestands was 11,499. Now that's well short of the allocated 20,000 seats available. Earlier, we spoke with one of our health insiders, Dr. Janice Johnston, who says we should not be looking at this as a one-size-fits-all approach.
So, if my mom, who has not been vaccinated, wants to go to a big event, I'd probably really think twice about that versus someone who's younger, has been fully vaccinated and wants to go and enjoy a game or something like that. I think that's a bit of a different story. So I think
Dr. Johnstone also saying we will need to look at the data a couple of weeks after mass gatherings like this to see the true impact. And tonight, the Arizona Coyotes holding a Cinco de Mayo party to thank fans for all their support this season. All kinds of fun at Gila River Arena outside of the game on Fan Appreciation Night. All of our local sports teams in action on this Wednesday night. I'll break things down later in sports.
He's not a wrong way driver, but instead going in reverse on the highway. And this was no social media stunt.
On the mend and apparently ready to get back to work, we follow an injured Valley officer's road to recovery.
Gas, groceries, and a whole lot more. The hot ticket items going up in price in 2021. We're back in 60 seconds.
Some breaking news tonight, a truck crashing right through a wall in Phoenix. This is new video showing all kinds of damage near 35th Avenue in Peoria. 2 people rushed to the hospital after this crash. It's unclear what caused the driver to lose control.
On the road to recovery, we're hearing from the wife of the Gilbert police officer critically hurt in last week's pursuit.
Officer Rico Aranda is now out of the ICU and in rehab for a brain injury. He's been an officer with Gilbert PD for almost 3 years. His wife saying he's been in good spirits, he's staying positive. They've been married for about 4 years and have 2 young kids. His wife says he's already talking about going back to work.
He's gonna protect and serve, he said. He's gonna stay protecting and serving the community. He loves Gilbert PD. They're his second family.
She also says the support her family has received is overwhelming, and she's forever thankful for the community.
Caught on video, a driver going in reverse on a busy highway, and now we finally know why. This is video out of Washington State, and it's been trending across the country. It wasn't a drunk driver, wasn't some kind of stunt. Apparently, this is the result of a mechanical malfunction. The driver coming forward to tell his story tonight.
My life was in danger, so I was driving as if I was driving with my life on the line.
Yeah, Nathaniel Grayson was seen cruising backwards at 45 miles an hour. He says his steering wheel locked up, causing him to lose control and spin out. And then he says once the wheel started working again, he was facing the wrong direction, so he put it in reverse until reaching the next exit.
And I'm like, dang, this exit is really far. But I'm like, I got this, take it easy. And I just stay focused. I don't look around. But I see cars driving by. I'm like, do they not notice I'm going backwards?
Well, Nathaniel is now doing just fine. There are the other drivers who are out there. They're doing fine too. And now he says he's got quite a following now on social media.
Providing help to those experiencing homelessness. Governor Ducey announcing $500 million in federal funds will be used to combat the issue in Arizona. The money coming from the stimulus packages approved by Congress in December and March. The governor also announcing that former Phoenix City Councilman Tom Simplot will take over as director of the Arizona Department of Housing. Simplot says one of his first priorities is to convene all stakeholders working in and around the issue of homelessness. New tonight, the clean energy rules that would have required Arizona utilities to be 100% carbon free by 2050 are now